Why? Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. Better than the Steam Deck. You can enjoy a nice game like really any game. Really any game. Hey, Steam Deck, you might say the Steam Deck is amazing. You might say that. But you'd be wrong.
So fucking bad.
Be wrong. Switch Lite is actually a lot better than my regular Switch.
Do it. I can't take this shit no more.
Yeah, the Switch.
What are you going to do?
What's up everyone, hope you're all having a great day today. I'm doing pretty well, just kinda chilling. It's currently 4 in the fucking morning and it's hot as balls in my room, so if you hear the fan on, just pretend like you don't. So the more I look at these retards trying to say that the Steam Deck is gonna be worse than the Switch, the more I just see the potential of this thing. For me personally, if I were to get one, I would probably just get it to emulate shit and be able to play Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Metroid Prime on the go. But points aside, this thing looks really fucking cool, and if it turns out that this thing is actually good, I'll probably be buying one eventually. However, some retards think that the Switch is better than the Steam Deck because of some random gimmicks that never get used in a meaningful way in any games. So enough talking and let's laugh at this fucking idiot. 30 seconds into the video and we're already off to a great start with the first 30 seconds literally just being a still image of this guy with music in the background. Now in no way should it ever take 30 fucking seconds to literally say what your channel name is, but at least most people make like a fucking montage of their content or something. This is literally just a still image of a redditor staring at the fucking screen with his channel name over it. God damn.
Alright, this is a little video I'm making to tell you why Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch.
Do I even need to point out how he literally just repeated 2 phrases in a row? Please, for the love of God, tell me he just bought Joy-Cons on top of his Switch Lite rather than spending an extra $200 on another Switch for literally no reason.
Better than the Steam Deck. Number 1. The Steam Deck is one solitary piece. Whereas the Switch, the regular Switch anyway, you take off the Joy-Cons off.
So, it's less you need to keep track of, which is honestly just a plus for me. Like, why the fuck do you think Nintendo is selling that Pro Controller aside from the Joy-Cons feeling like actual aids? It's because most people want to just leave their damn Switch alone and not have to take off controllers, so they can just pick up the Pro Controller and leave it alone. It's honestly a really good design choice.
The controller or off of the system, depending on where you have your Joy-Cons. And just play games like this.
Okay, I get it that you're kind of a crackhead, but who the fuck that isn't a crackhead wants to play their games with a single Joy-Con? Like, literally, the way you're holding it, your hands are obviously too big for that thing and it's gonna be uncomfortable as fuck.
You know, you can enjoy a nice game like really any game.
No, not even close. In fact, there's like a shit ton of games that require 2 Joy-Cons rather than 1. Even some of Nintendo's own first-party games are like that.
Or you can play, so for some games that require you to do this, you can do this. Or, for example, in Skyward Sword, you, hold on, let me grab the other two. Skyward Sword HD, which I recently bought. You hold this one as the shield, and you hold this one as the sword. You just swing away.
Yeah, and they literally added button controls because so many people fucking despise that control scheme.
Hey. Anyway. Next, while it is capable of playing, from what I hear, every Steam game, not really.
Wow, is he actually gonna bring up a solid point, being the Steam Deck not being able to run certain games because they're anti-cheat systems? I did not expect that.
You know, because what about those older games that don't use a controller? You're gonna be forced to use the touchpad all the way.
I set my expectations too high.
And it sucks using the touchpad because, like, dude, I don't want to use a touchpad. I want to use a fucking controller.
You see, in any other video, this would be a fair point, except he literally just defended the fucking single Joy-Con on the Switch.
One of these actual controls, you know, with the thumbsticks, triggers, stuff like that. Now, sure, there might be a way for you to be able to add those, you know, set your controls and stuff, so that way you can use the analog sticks, the triggers, all that stuff. But that's not gonna be every game.
The fuck? If there's a mod built into the Steam Deck that lets you map buttons, then it would be available for every game. Seriously, has this guy not used Steam before?
Every game's not gonna have that feature. Another reason why the Switch is better than the Steam Deck. Number one, I can have this controller, right? Let's say, for example, my brother comes over. I can either hand him a Joy-Con. For example, the blue right Joy-Con. Okay, I can hand him the blue right Joy-Con. And I can have the red left Joy-Con.
We know, for fuck's sake, quit repeating yourself.
And we can play games. We can play games together. He can play as a guest, I can play as myself. Or if he brings his Switch, we can play a game together.
Isn't this literally the first point that he made but restated in a different way?
Or, if he didn't bring a Switch, I could just play on my Switch Lite and he could play on my normal Switch.
He fucking did it. He bought a Switch Lite on top of his normal Switch. What the fuck is this guy doing with his money? But honestly, I shouldn't be talking. I bought Resident Evil 4 like 3-4 times, I think, at this point.
With the controller. Anyway. But yeah, it's, I mean, there's so many options that you have when you have a Switch. So many options. Switch is amazing.
I mean, in terms of games, hell yeah, I can agree to that, but like, power? Absolutely fucking not.
And the Steam Deck, you might say the Steam Deck. And you might say that. But you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong.
And it's halfway through the video and you're still yet to explain a single cohesive point why.
The thing I want to hear it lasts for 2 hours. If you get a regular Switch right now, it'll last you 4 hours. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. I wouldn't know because my Switch is from 2015, so it runs for about maybe 3 hours.
What? But you just said 4 hours minimum. What the fuck?
3 hours? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had my Switch die on me. So, there's that. Switch Lite is actually a lot better than my regular Switch because it has better battery life.
The Switch Lite has better battery than the normal Switch. What the fuck is this video? What are you guys putting me through?
It's like 3-hour battery. It will last for 7 hours for some games, blah 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 blah. By the way, I should really play Hyrule Warriors. Which I'm excited for that game, but finally was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. And I buy it, and then I'm like, you know, I'm busy. I'm doing YouTube videos, and I gotta...
Please, for the love of God, stop making videos and go play that game. Not because it's good, just because your videos are shit. You know what? Why do I have to explain the fucking joke? Fuck this!
I moved later on, so I gotta wait for that. Anyway. Yeah, the Switch is better than the Steam Deck. I mean, it's a given.
Literally his only cohesive points are saying that the Steam Deck is worse than the Switch.
It's a given. It's like, there's so many options. If you want to play multiplayer games, alright, you have this, you have, with 2 consoles, blah blah blah. With the Steam Deck, what do you have? How many people are going to have a Steam Deck?
I mean, based on how pre-orders are already sold out, and on top of that, if the thing completely flops, it's considered a PC, so if anyone's playing games online on PC, they can play against people playing on Steam Deck. Again, has this guy not used a fucking PC before?
Not a lot. I can tell you that. I can tell you that already. Now I don't know if people are going to buy a Steam Deck. Probably won't. That's my guess. They probably won't, but who knows. And you know, eventually I may buy the Steam Deck. You know, eventually I may be like, you know, I really should buy the thing and try it out, you know. It's just one of those things, but...
Well, if you're gonna buy it, why are you talking shit before you even try it?
Steam Deck, yeah, I don't know.
Believe me, we know.
Anyway, see you later. Bye.
Honestly, at this point, I'm convinced this guy follows Hitler because he's using the same logic that if you tell a lie big enough and tell it frequently enough that it'll be believed. Probably a good 75% of this points were literally just him saying the Steam Deck sucks, and then the rest were just him spewing retardation on the screen. That was genuinely painful, so I'm wrapping this shit up. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. I'm going to fucking bed because it's like 5 now, and I hope you all have a great day.
You've got to do better.